think it's a lure stick. I think I'm back to the hero. Or am I going? I'm not trying to dox myself, but yeah. When the ban controls become more popular, I don't know that. I don't think that ban control is more popular, or if you're playing against it, it's because I'm playing it. I just think it's well positioned in the metagame. I think it's Jun Saga. It's a fine matchup. Yeah, goodbye, Antonice. Guess I'm Jace bouncing. Alright, we get a brainstorm, which is great. A gift, huh? Alright, let's put like Force, Castle Vantress, fetch Prairie Stream, Antonice the Channeler, hold up Charm. How long have I been trophy racing on MTGO? Well, this season it's been, you know, 50 days. This is day 50. I did it one time before. I think that season was a little shorter. This is, I don't know when I'm doing it again, but it's been good for now. Hey, Atashi, how'd the Stoneblade League go today? I assume they're gonna need a Jace? Maybe. They might pirate Spellbomb, but they tap their mountain. OT job to Red White Saga and Grixis Shadow. Then 3/2 is in the Hammer Time Rhinos. Cool, cool, cool. Last week's been 4-1. Very cool. Gonna win the race. Okay, they did get pirate Spellbomb. Okay, so what I like about this line, the steel chump block line, is that if they draw a red source and they pop the pirate Spellbomb before passing the turn, then it kills their other token, which I think is like a pretty easy mistake to make. They might see it though. Yeah, they don't see it. Yeah, pretty easy mistake to make. So I know they have Tarmogoyf. I think I'm just gonna Yorion in hand here though. Could also be correct to lose the token. No, they should just pirate Spellbomb my Jace on my upkeep before I can activate it. It's not correct to lose the token for no reason. Just just like a pretty easy mistake to walk into for them. Double Goyf. Drew a land. Yeah, it's cool that smaller streamers have given attention to the race. I agree, but I mean everybody's a smaller streamer because I'm like 7'5", and I hear that gingers and tutors are like 5'2", 5'3", something like that. But maybe they'll, you know, take some human growth hormone or something, become a larger streamer. Man, if Shaq started, does Shaq ever stream? Because if Shaq streamed, he'd be He'd be easily the biggest streamer on the platform. Dude, Shaq would just be the biggest streamer on the platform immediately. Something to think about. Any Shaqs in the chat? Is Shaquille O'Neal, if you're in the chat, maybe take that to heart, huh? How many feet is that in Celsius? Oh, that must be like 60 feet in Celsius. I met Yao Ming. His quad was as wide as my chest. I'm 6'3", 220. Jeez. Yeah, that's true. If Shaq starts streaming on Twitch, you might have to worry about Yao Ming taking his throne as the biggest streamer on the platform. There's probably somebody. There's gotta be a couple people bigger than Yao out there, though. Oh, right. Twitch isn't allowed in China. Oh, man, that's such good RNG for Shaq. The meta's really, really evolving. Wait, Yao is dead? Really? Sad. The biggest streamer in our hearts, huh? Pretty good hand. He isn't dead. I just believe anything that chat tells me. Any singular thing that chat tells me, I just chew it up and believe it wholeheartedly. Kind of a fucked up thing to joke about, though. I owe you $10. Did I miss a deck tech or something? Oh wait, this is me believing everything chat says. I see. Very clever. Alright. Got through garbage time. Listen, I can't be taken advantage of like this. I'm a very naive person. Would Andre the Giant's Ghost count as the biggest streamer? Well, that kind of depends on if you think that ghosts, I don't think ghosts have any mass, right? Ghosts exist on an ethereal plane of existence that's loosely connected to ours, so I feel like if you don't have any mass, you're not the biggest streamer, what can I say? I think streamer girth should matter more. Yeah, who's the girthiest streamer? Any argument for endurance? You can bring in endurance against Jun Saga. It's fine. One kind of tension I find is like I want to lead into Verdict kind of hard in this matchup. That's been my sideboard plan. Does Athena have a favorite treat? Yeah, I would say that beef jerky is your favorite. Right, fine him. Me and my brother are about 12 feet tall combined. If we stay each other, are we the biggest streamer? Well, you'd have to put on a trench coat. I don't know where you're finding a 12-foot tall trench coat. Yeah, I should Antonize on turn 1 in case they have a Ren and 6 on 2. Nothing happened to tutors. Me and Ginger have just like popped off at the same like insane rate the last like 3 or 4 days. And like tutors is like in a little bit of a, you know, dry spell. Just like I was in a dry spell like the week before we've been popping off. Just happens, right? It's a long race, 90 days. 40 more. Did you watch any of the Vintage Q race? I would like to. I just can't. I'm just so fucking. you know, tune in with this race, right? Tudor's made the mistake to leave his house to get a haircut. Yeah, I know. That's like literally all that happened. It's like Tudor's took like a day off for like a post Christmas day off. It's funny. Okay, with 50% trophy ratio, not surprised at all. One day off for a haircut. I mean, if you do, I can only ever do one thing a day. You know, I don't know if you guys are like that. I'm a one thing a day doer. Oh yeah, maybe Tudor's was like Samson. All the power in the hair, and as soon as you cut it out, it's gone. Okay, so I have Spreading Seas and Dress Down to deal with Saga, Verdict 2. I could bounce the Saga this turn. I think I'd rather bounce the Goyf. Massively rewarded. Assuming no discard spell. Hey there, Samsung. It's your friend, Chris Delilah. Confirm, deny, Teferi's better than Jace. It's not even like really that close, but yeah, Teferi Time Raveler is a better card than Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think anybody arguing that is, or arguing something else is wrong. And I don't use that word lightly. I hate to use that word. Wrong. They brought in Void Mirror. I hate to say that word, but I think it's true. Oh, that is true. There's no rap about Teferi, huh? I'd argue they're close. You'd be wrong. I don't know what to say. Teferi's better than Jace. You're just wrong. I hate to tell people that they're wrong, but Teferi the Time Raveler is a better Magic card than Jace the Mind Sculptor in Standard, Pioneer, Modern, Legacy, Vintage. Jace maybe has the edge in Limited. Better in EDH too. Jace has the edge in Limited for sure, actually. Ice-Fang first. I'll just do Ice-Fang end of turn. After the Just Done trigger happens. Or actually, maybe they'll attack with Channeler, and then I'll Ice-Fang, Dress Down trigger, block. Yeah, I don't love the Deathred Shaman is actually the best planeswalker of all time. 5-head rhetoric, because it's a creature, it's not a planeswalker. Yeah, but also Oko is better than Deathred Shaman. That is true too. Jace worse than Teferi in Standard? I maybe not. Okay, I know Jace was banned in Standard. Maybe you're right there. But Teferi was also, like, incredible in Standard. Teferi was insane in Standard, right? Like, it at the very least is close. Like, Teferi was... I think that's arguable, but, you know, listen, let's... Yeah, Teferi Time Raveler better card than Jace the Mind Sculptor. We don't need to... On and on and on and on. I don't know how I want to tap. I guess I could just leave Mistigate up, and I still have the Flooded Strand. Only card I can't cast is Ice-Fang. Oh, wait, Teferi? I didn't realize Teferi was also banned in Standard. Teferi, like, saying Teferi wasn't banned for power level is, like, a little disingenuous. It was, like, at least partially banned for power level. Yeah, I saw 3. Yeah, ban 3 weeks before rotation is also like, it is different. Came back from LGS playing this, too much shuffling. That's why I, as a 1K Andy, have hired professional shuffler for when I play Yorion decks in paper. They're pretty expensive. You have to pay them like $30 an hour. You're not allowed to talk to them or look them in the eye, but it's worth it, you know. It's worth the price you pay. Talk to my shuffler and they left my deck uncut. Oh no. That's what's gonna happen. Is just done worth 3 slots in the sideboard? I think so. I've been really happy with the card. It's a very good card in general. So is it abusing a bug here if I Prismatic Ending the Ragavan? I think it is. Because the Ragavan is supposed to bounce back to hand. So I think I'm just going to let it bounce back to hand. Obviously not a big deal. We're really ahead, but... So I guess we go... Teferi, instant speed ending. It's not? I think it is, right? I feel like it is. Wait, we've talked about this a lot. I guess we should double confirm. But we've talked about this. Judges have confirmed it's a bug. Ragavan is supposed to go back to hand. I don't actually know for sure. I'm just regurgitating what I've been told by judges. This is the impression I'm under. And if I'm under the impression that it's a bug, I should play it this way. I think Kai or Super could be good against decks like Shadow. Yeah, the card is really good against decks like Shadow. It is one of the best cards you can play, I'd say. Okay, thank you. This is a bug. Okay, cool. If a post on Twitter says it's a bug, chat, I don't know what else you want from me. So let's draw the Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas, the Saga. I guess we'll plus this first. It doesn't matter, this game's over. Alright, well. What will my opponent concede to? This is the new game. Okay, the Prismatic Ending. What matchups do you consider greater, worse, this variant of traditional blue-white? I would say this deck has a better red-black Jun Saga, Grixis Shadow matchup. Not drastically better either. Like one thing you have to understand, like with this deck, is that this is not a completely different animal from traditional blue-white control. It's the same deck, just with like a light green splash. But like you're better in the mirror, you're better against the Ragavan decks, you're better against Hammer Time. Ice-Fang's really good against Hammer Time. But you know, I don't think you really lose percentage points anywhere either. Is kind of what I like about this deck. So it's very good against Hammer. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, I thought I have 6 through the turn. Whew. I think I'm gonna Abundant Growth on turn 1 here. With the Solitude, I'm kind of like interested in like them actually getting a hammer on a creature, you know. Where's abusing yields by turning on F6 to take it off to get players past the wrong times. You can't make anybody pass priority at the wrong time. I think F6ing as a bluff and turning on F6 is fine. But yeah, you can't make somebody pass at the wrong time. It's not a thing. Just gonna pass. Ravenous squirrel food. I haven't, no. I've seen some lists recently. They look pretty cool. Alright, I guess I could just pitch that to Solitude. It is currently named by the needle. I can also put Yorion into my hand here. It's either a hardcast Force or put Yorion in hand to pitch. I already have a good card to pitch. I think I'll hold up the Force. Although, it's kind of good to, like, Prismatic Ending the... It's kind of good to Prismatic Ending the Needle, and then Teferi bounce a Construct next turn. So I guess I probably should have Yorion then. Second Saga. Oh, you're right. I did discard the hand size. I think we did discard the Force, right? And we got to use the Force of Negation too, which is pretty nice. I think this is better than Solituding here. Enraged Zealot, thank you for tier 1. Hope that you win your zealous fight, huh? Last card is Ornithopter, which buffs their construct. If they attack me, we're going to see them Saga, Animate Nexus, but I probably just kill the Teferi here, because Instant Speed Verdict is just like such a headache for them, right? Why bounce the token? They don't cost 0 mana. So tokens, if they get bounced, they disappear forever because they're not really a card. You can't pick them up and put them to the hand. Yeah. Okay, be honest. Do I actually have new Magic players in my chat? Because I feel like I don't know why you'd be I don't know why new Magic players would watch, because I feel like I'm a really bad stream to watch if you are not like a somewhat enfranchised player. GF's new Magic watches me? Okay. Well, I mean, I do what I can. Like, I'm happy to answer any questions I get from the new players, but I'm sorry that you've decided to watch me and not like Saffron Olive or... I'm trying to think who's better for newer players. Maybe nobody's good for newer players. Maybe you just have to jump in the water, huh? I like that you're more in depth. That's good to hear. I like, I try. Magic's not for newer players. I mean, Magic's for everybody. Well, I know what you mean. Anonymous the gifted sub to multi-quotants. And Guy with the 6 months. I don't even play Magic anymore. Yeah, I've heard that comment a lot. I don't play Magic anymore, Spike, but I do watch. Alright, tapped Inkmoth Nexus. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. It said ups in the chat, so I'm going to assume unintentional. There you go, Lurrus in hands. First learn Magic from watching the Pro Tour. Man, I've been watching some old PT coverage lately. Oof. Gets to be realness. Wait, they were attacking Teferi and not me. It's kind of funny. Okay, that's definitely a draw that punishes me for bouncing the the Solitude here. So I guess I'm going to Spreading Seas the Inkmoth Nexus, and I should be pretty resilient to... Okay, I guess then I'll just go to Teferi, bounce the Ornithopter, can't die to anything. Old meaning more than a few years old. I mean, I'm watching like PT Dark Ascension, PT Return to Ravnica a lot. Those are my two favorite to watch. Yeah. PT Khans of Tarkir a little bit. And it's, you know, that's over 10 years. That's definitely old. Get smoked by Elsvi. Look at the finals of GP Oakland 2009. Alright, I'll put it on my list of things to watch. Bizarre with the 1 year. Appreciate you, buddy. Bizarro. Dark Ascension will be 10 soon. It's more than 10 already. Right? It has to be 10. I started Return to Ravnica, which when I was like 18, 19, 18. I'm like 27 now. Maybe it's maybe it is 9 years. Yeah. Maybe you're right. I thought it was already 10. Maybe I do want all the counterspells in this matchup. I feel like the cheap interaction is really important. I don't think I want Force though. This looks fine to me. Yeah, I play a lot of or I guess I used to, but me and my friends, we have a gauntlet of Return to Ravnica, Innistrad standard decks that we still play sometimes. That was a really good standard format. When I first saw the Control Master Wafo, I remember, I think in PT RTR there was a match. No, I'm trying to remember. I just remember someone playing against Wafo at a PT. I can't remember which one it was. But I remember someone playing against Wafu at a PT. Hold on. I guess I'll put back second growth. And they mulliganed really low. They like mulliganed to 4. And they knew what Wafu was playing. Because of course Wafu was playing control, right? And they just conceded game 1 to conceal information about like what they were playing. And they just immediately went to sideboarding. And I remember, like, it just blew my mind that, like, someone would, like, strategically concede on turn 0 and it'd be correct. I was like, whoa. That's nuts. Well, guess they're kind of vulnerable to the Thoughtseize and the growth, maybe? I also remember, like, I think that Wafu, like, had the read on what the deck was. I can't remember all the details. Boldy, thank you for the 3 months. And they left me with the growth. So... cast it. Spreading Seas. 1.8k viewers. No, I'm not carrying the category. I just promised to show my my feed on stream later today, so people are just waiting for that reveal. I had to dial down the vulgarness of that joke, mid-joke. Dial it down. Ollie, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Waffy won game 3. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's right. I don't remember exactly the details. So Spreading Seas the Nexus to not die to hammer. They don't play around the charm in hand. Obviously, they might just have a second hammer. Yeah, okay, game 3. Gets you on the play, though. Well, this hand's pretty good if my opponent has Sagas, huh? Hand's pretty bad against Sentinel, too. Put a Mosa 6. Hey, Swiker. Thanks for tuning in. No, Dovin's Veto's not good against Hammer. I would play Force of Negation over it if I wanted the negate effect, but your other cards are better. Alright, not too bad for us. And it's not too weak to Thoughtseize. Bring it back. Took Spreading Seas, so we can pretty easily infer that they have Saga, and I also have the Dress Down that can deal with Saga. So I'm gonna try to hold that for that. Holding up Dress Down may have been better for Stoneforge Mystic. Oof. Okay. Oh man, I missed my land too. I think I'm supposed to do this. Found a land. I think the last card's Saga. It's Paladin. Wow, this is like super committing into the verdict they know about. Reveal another copy of Dark Confidant. The other card was Silent Clearing. You can play Sprite Dragon over Ragavan and Izzet Murktide. It'll still function, yeah. Koki, thank you for 10 months. Alright, can we draw a land in the top 3, huh? Can we draw a land in the top 3? Slam the verdict. Any land does it too, because the Glacial Floodplain's in play already. Ding 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 ding. Why did they take the why did they take the Spreading Seas with the Thoughtseize? Try to mana screw me, I guess. Not over. They still their hand is still Dark Confidant Luris, which is pretty grindy. How many Bobs do you think is the right number in a hammer? I kind of like Bob hedges against blue-white control, and right now I think it's better for Hammer to hedge against the Ragavan decks because those are more popular. I drew a card, but I also had a card draw effect off the Dress Down. But yeah, I agree. I think that's why they did it. Okay, so they know about my Ice-Fang. Oh no, I shouldn't have fetched this island. So I can go Luris minus. Their last card is currently Dark Confidant, or sorry, Teferi minus. I think I'm just gonna go Teferi plus. Still kind of cold to hammer. This is gonna be like the turn where we either stabilize or die. I think. I just want to see them cast this Dark Confidant and move on. Bob, they'd have to kill me for missed land drops. Yeah, I guess. I feel like they should have taken the Dress Down though. Alright, sack another Silent Clearing. They're gonna still Dark Confidant mystery card. So they're definitely like trying to kill me with hammer this turn. But instead they play the Bob, and they're not going to attack with the Luris, I think. You're dead to hammer? Yeah, I know, I said, like, I've already said that I'm dead to hammer, I know. I think I'm plussing. I think I just Jace Brainstorm here. Well, I didn't find any creature removal, just oops, all counterspells here. But I think I'll be okay with double counterspell up and Ice-Fang to block, at least for this turn. The favorite card that came out this year? Jade Avenger. Reveal Bauble. What? Okay, bye. Love you. Can't counter that one. They haven't played a land, but I guess they could have land hammer if they draw it off the counter spell. Oh wait, they can't because I've already cast a non-creature spell. Right. Oh, the last card is Dark Confidant. What is this attack? They're not even forcing the kill on. What the hell? This attack is, I feel, pretty bad. I don't know if I'm missing something. Well, Ripping Verdict is easy mode, and it's kind of nice to play on easy mode sometimes. What can I say? Oh, they saw the verdicts? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was missing. The key piece. Bant's been performing pretty well today. These leagues are real slow though, real grindy. I guess I'm keeping. Yeah, Minio has been killing it. Minio is like very much is the new Ginger, the new Dark Horse. It's also kind of crazy when you look at the 4 trophy leaders here, right? Me, Ginger, Tutors, Minio, and then it's 35, 35, 30, 29, and then it drops off to 18. Which is still a lot of trophies, but it's like, it's an 11. It's a number of, it's an 11 drop off. It's pretty crazy. I don't think Respect the Cat is Kai. I think Kai still goes by Kai, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I've seen Kai in the chat too much lately. Yeah, I played against Dr. Queller the other day, who was playing Spirits. yeah, Minio is Principe in disguise. That'd be kind of funny. Verdant Catacombs, Forest, Arbor Elf. Well, I'm pretty resilient to Bloodmoon here, so I don't think I'm gonna Solitude the elf. She said she wasn't playing a lot of season. Too bad. Still has a few trophies, yeah. 8 is a lot. Is this Heliod? Heliod's a really good matchup. It's actually kind of good here. It's actually kind of good against my hand. Surprisingly good. Jeez, okay. When did you join the trophy race? I don't know. You'd have to ask him, but I don't know if like he had a lot of trophies at the beginning of the season. I don't know if he like if that was just like normal amount of trophies for Ginger, or if he like when he started to seriously pursue it. You just have to ask him. So they have a Coco here, I guess. I think I'm brainstorming. Just too bad they Coco and a Skyclave and I plus. Still no white mana, dude. That Prismatic and that Skyclave on the growth. So good. So I probably need to pitch Verdicts. If I pitch something because it's double white, pitch Verdict and pitch Time Raveler. So maybe I'll put. Maybe I'll pitch Omnat or Yorion. I think I'll put Jace Deluge on top. Well, seems like they've got some decisions here, huh, on their Coco. Ranger Captain, Conclave Mentor. Okay. Pretty good. They grab Arbor Elf with their Ranger Captain, which would definitely imply that they already have at least one Ballista in their hand. Notably, Solitude does trigger their life gain effects. I kind of hope they Skyclave my Jace pre-combat. That would be a pretty big mistake. Looks like they're playing Ballista on 2 instead. Oh, Ballista on 3. Was probably supposed to... They send everything at Jace. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just take this and then try to get a verdict going. Try to find 2 white sources. Okay, then discard Breeding Pool probably. I could also Solitude now, I guess. I could Solitude once now. Solitude the Ballista now. And I need to Solitude the Ranger Captain too. Yeah, I don't need to exile the Captain this turn. But I need to do it next turn though. Yeah, Misty Gate would have... We knew we weren't drawing Misty Gate because we Jace, but yeah, it would have obviously been great. So we're taking how much? This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. 6 if I exile the Ranger Captain. They do have a ton of mana though. They have 8 mana, which is enough to Heliod combo if they have Heliod and second Ballista. Usually the old Heliod list only played 2 Ballista. I don't know if we're supposed to like really read too much into that though, since you know, like these Heliod decks have been out of the meta for a while. It's not really, I think, good to like infer that they're built the old way. Although so far it looks like pretty traditional. What happened to the Heliod deck that it fell out of the meta so hard? It's a combination of a few different things. Like, it didn't get a lot of love from MH2. Utopia Sprawl became a lot less powerful because you have Prismatic Ending and you can actually answer Utopia Sprawl. Prismatic Ending is also, like, makes Heliod, you know, more answerable. Skyclave Apparition became less well-positioned in the format. Skyclave was, like, really strong and became less strong. Oh no. Ugh, I guess you're dead. Wait, they got another Arbor Elf? If you had Skyclave, you can block one with token. I need to exile Ranger Captain so they can't sack the Ranger Captain and stop me from verdicting. Yeah, Solitude also good against Heliod. But I also think that, you know, Heliod is probably, like, somewhat underplayed. Okay, game 2. I do think this matchup's pretty good, though, so hopefully we can get there. Games 2, 3. Dress Down is very good in the matchup. It, like, just kills Ballista with Spike Feeder. I'll play the 4th Verdict. I might want Anthonice. We'll see what the rest of the cards look like. Where I don't want Force of Negation. I do want Spreading Seas against them. Play 3 Anthonice. Heliod is a pain to click through, but that's like, it's kind of like never really stopped them before, you know? How does it kill Ballista? I can't tell you. It just does. If you just on response to Ballista, Ballista enters with no counters. It does not keep the counters. It's the same thing as Thing in the Ice. It does not keep the counters. I actually tripped Charm. I remember Charm being a card I didn't like that much against them before. I'm going to keep this. I'm not super happy about it. Hopefully don't flood out too badly. What's made Jace playable again? That's like a combination of a few things, but Jace is like really good with Solitude. There are a lot of decks relying on Prismatic Ending Solitude as removal. Jace is pretty good in that environment. It's a few different things. What is this clip? I think I'm stealing the Arbor Elf. Denies them 2 mana. Why Bant control over 4 color? You can't play Archmage's Charm, Counterspell as easily in the 4 color decks. You can play more Verdicts this way too.
Did you just tell me to kill Kaldra?
Not morning.
Their Ornithopter flies. It just has a Kaldra on it. I just can't attack through a flyer.
Yeah, but you got the Shadow Spear.
Read Shadow Spear.
Yeah. Alright, you got Blisto with the Ranger Captain. We bounce the Growth. Yeah, I probably moved off of it as soon as it got funny, but that was a price I was willing to pay. Do we draw a spell? I'm feeling okay. Okay, drew a spell. Oh yeah, we had a pretty cool Shadow Spear line earlier too. Where we got to activate it to trigger Crackdown Construct for it to survive a Galvanic Blast. There's Ballista, 3 other cards. There's playing Ballista. Dude, it used to be the case that that this deck used to get to sack Ranger Captain to stop you from playing any interaction for their combo. But now you just have Solitude. So another land, unfortunately. Could have maybe mulliganed. So if they attack here, I think I go Solitude, exile Ballista, and if they want to spend 4 mana to kill my Solitude, that's fine. Then I'll block the Ranger Captain if they give me the option. Yeah, I think the keep was okay, but it was very borderline. You know, this is also like definitely the case of like I haven't been playing against Heliod, so it's hard for me to like completely judge a hand when I haven't been playing a matchup at all. What card is better, Solitude or Ragavan? No card is any better than any other card. It's all contextual, you know. It's bad if they Skyclave me, but I can maybe try to counterspell Skyclave. I also think they maybe slided out their Skyclaves. Yeah, except Teferi's better than Jace. Yeah. What do you want from me? You want me to be consistent with my worldview? Come on. Unrealistic. If they play Heliod, do I even counter Heliod? I don't really care about Infinite Life. I guess I'd counter it. They shock in Temple Garden. Is Dreadmaul in prime time? Okay, that's another very, very narrow example of one card being better than another card. I guess I should probably Solitude, huh? Untap Yorion to Solitude. What's better? Lightning Bolt versus... Yeah, Lightning Strike gets around Chalice. I did like okay, the initial question, what is better, Solitude or Ragavan? Those cards are so different, it really doesn't make much sense to compare them. Those two cards are so incredibly different, it's just apples to oranges. Yeah, they might have Veil. That might be the last card, yeah. The Shock also lets them hold up Pendlehaven, which is like not very relevant. When I cast before damage, I'm not gonna block. And they might play something else I'd want to Solitude too. More. Like I can take the 2 damage pretty easy. Yeah, I've always had 2 Force in the deck. I've been starting to like question it a little bit though. Could play a second Plains maybe. I'm gonna draw with the 4th on the nice. Alright, let's go to game 3. Might keep the hat off. My hat hair is not too bad, and I kind of want to mitigate the hat hair today. Got a little bit of road tripping to do. Pretty good hand. What's better in Modern, Roth IRA or 50 shares of GME? Time with your friends and family is probably more valuable than both of those. What am I doing on my vacation? You know, just like cryptocurrency schemes and just checking Twitter, really scrolling through Twitter the whole time. Yeah, I would normally Prismatic Ending this, but I've got the Spreading Seas, so I'm going to Spreading Seas instead. Yeah, I think I'm just going to scroll on Twitter and ignore Esther most of the time. Play Moto. What was that, babe? Sorry, chat just said something really funny again. Yeah, I'll just be hanging out in offline chat maybe the whole time. Oh yeah, I got NFTs to mint. I forgot about that. The joke NFTs. Better EV for a stream, new puppy, or the new color cart shooter? I don't know what that word is. I feel like a new puppy is bad EV for a stream. I don't know. Because a puppy is really demanding for your time and energy, which is fine, but it's like hard to like manage that responsibly and get a new puppy. Although that being said, me and Esther do want to get a second dog. We're trying to find like one that's kind of compatible with Athena, and also like Athena's really good. She's a great dog. She's a really great dog, and like a couple of the best things about Athena are that she never barks, or she almost never barks. She barks when she's on the balcony. Sometimes she'll see kids jumping over a fence, like to get from like one apartment to another, and she hates that. She hates when she sees kids jumping over fences, and she will bark, 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 bark at them. And then she'll also bark at the possum, but she won't bark at anything else. And she's very quiet. And then she also is very good about food time. She just eats her food whenever she's hungry. She's not like super particular. And I feel like if we get a dog that is like, feed me please now, that dynamic's like kind of messed up too. Especially because that like, if we get another dog that just eats any food in any bowl ever, then it's rough. I think it's Skyclave of the Seas. If we get a dog that just, some dogs just want to eat all the time, and it's like hard to leave food out for Athena if a dog eats all the time. So that's kind of an issue. Maybe I was supposed to play Jace. Just slam the Jace here. I think I probably was. We'll be okay though. Have they fixed the dress? Yeah, they have fixed Dress Down Ballista. Took them a little while. Guess I can't block here. It's fine. I'm still gonna play the Ice-Fang now. Just not block. So I'm gonna tap like this. Oh, let me actually Teferi so I can have Dress Down up. That seems correct. How can it if it's not a creature? Yeah, no, I'm not a judge. It just works that way, man. It's a really weird interaction. But it stops creatures from entering with counters. It stops creatures from entering with counters. Okay. 3-0. The second time 3-0 with this deck. 7-1 with Bant on the day. Last time we lost at 3-0 to Creativity. I did punt at the end there where I missed a line where I could bounce my Ice to exile the Emissary. We're still pretty behind that game, but we had a chance. How do you think Spreading Seas is in blue-white currently? Why? Why not play 4? There's a lot of Urza Sagas right now. I think you should play 4. I don't think it's too much more complicated than that. Let me keep this. VIP for Unexistent. Let's go. So many million channel points. I think this definitely has confirmed and it confirmed the we had a conversation about like what if we did a 1 million channel point donation deck thing. I was like I would, you know, never stop doing donation decks, or I would have to do like a month's worth, or I would have to do more than I would want to do. And I think that's definitely true. Okay, Razor Tide Bridge Scalding Tarn, but welcome to the VIP ship on Existence. A pretty classy choice, the VIP. All of the clout of a mod with none of the responsibility. So ideally we can save Spreading Seas for a Saga. I imagine they're playing Saga if they have Bridge in their deck. Yeah, I like being VIP too. This is man, still 3-0, just playing against the wacky deck again. Is this their list? It looks like it. Alright, so I should probably force this. I'm just looking at this list. They're playing Force Saga. They didn't play Saga last turn. I'm not sure what to pitch. I think I need to keep Counterspell up for next turn. I'll pitch the Spreading Seas and regret it if they have a Saga, but I think they would have played Saga. I guess they needed the colored mana, right? Never mind. Okay, obviously you should have pitched the Archmage's Charm. Land off the top! Blue source off the top. I believe I sang. Oops. That's on me. This is a cool list. Oh, they added Fiddlebender. They added Fiddlebender. Alright, blue source, please! I'll take it! I guess they're not gonna portable. They're not gonna Fiddlebend their bridge away, so I don't need to Solitude right away. Thug on Thug, 10 months, appreciate ya. Congrats for top 1. Dude, I would love to be, for the first time in this race, like an actual full trophy ahead of everybody. I was maybe supposed to Solitude the Fiddlebender in response to that. I think I'm gonna Solitude now. I can steal the Sentinel. Let's see what I draw. Stealing Sentinel seems okay. Their deck's pretty non-creature heavy, and they're like light on lands, which is a pretty good combo for the old steal. But if I draw a land, maybe I'd want a Deluge end of turn potentially. I did draw the land. Might still be correct to steal. Steel Vial? I don't think I want to Steel Vial with my Yorion pitched. I could also steal the Vial. If I draw Ice-Fang, maybe. Ginger's also 3-0. Rough stuff. Although if he's still playing the Hammer Time deck, I've got like a much better matchup than the Rakdos list did. Smoothie, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you. Alright, third Ingenious Smith. Or just second, sorry. That one was a Fiddlebender. They found a Thopter Foundry. Which I guess if they cast the Foundry, I'll just like Deluge in response, I think. I'm not going to counter this with Charm, but if I draw a Counterspell with the Deluge, I'll probably counter there. Okay. So I should probably steal the Vial now. Hold up Charm. And then I can start. I have 3 Solitudes in the deck and 4 Ice-Fangs, so I probably just leave the Vial on 2 for the time being. Okay, if they want to portable hold my Vial, I don't care. Oh, they can sack the portable hold though to get a 1/1 and get their Vial back. That's actually pretty good. I think I still don't counter though. Oh, they can sack both of them. Oh, maybe I should have countered the Thopter Foundry. Yeah. Huh. I'm gonna draw 2. Not a great 2. Yorion's already gone. This also grows the Smith. I mean, I do get to go. Oh, they go for the Vial instead of the Sentinel. Interesting. Kinda getting outvalued. I mean, I feel like we're just getting flooded. Yeah, I think I was saying too hard for blue sources. Okay, countering that doesn't really accomplish anything. I can try to Memory Deluge and dig for an ending to stop the Thopter Foundry combo. I still have 4 endings in the deck, so I think I'm pretty likely to hit. Copium. At 5 life. Pretty sure the line is bounce Thopter Foundry, then Verdict, then hold up Counterspell. They didn't activate any. They didn't do anything. It's confused. It was pretty free to make a token. Anybody know why they didn't? Anybody crack the code there? I was hoping they would sack the portable hole. They forgot. Plays around days. Sniping. Even if they're sniping, like, which I'm not accusing them of, they get to gain a life. It's like just free to. Yeah, maybe it's just a misclick. I don't think there's a strategic reason to do it there. But again, we don't accuse of sniping here, chat. I can go to 2 life. I have no fear. I have a little fear. Yeah, like, I have a little fear. Are we always safe if we go to instant verdict chat? Am I missing something? I wanted to bounce the Sculptor Foundry to counter it on the way down. So yeah, I can get the Sculptor Foundry off the field when they have Sword of the Meek. So now I need to Solitude this before they can get the Foundry back. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, that lifelink on Solitude, pretty nice. I don't think they're playing Galvanic Blast, but I'll tell you, I'll get blasted. They have Urza? What does Urza do here? Gets verdicted, I guess. 5 mana left. Can't cast Sculptor Foundry. Even if they could, they gain infinite life, but I get to verdict them. Just gonna spend to win. Any spinners in the chat? Clock's getting real low for them too. Like, this is game 1. They're starting to, you know, it's gonna be hard for them to play like 2 more games like this. Like when you lose game 1 and you're this behind on clock, it could be tricky. So I think I'm bouncing my Solitude. And then I'm gonna verdict after the Saga, presumably. Well, maybe letting them use all that mana and spinning Urza is actually wrong. Yeah, I can just Solitude the Saga. Obviously, they could still win, but especially if they have like another Urza, they Violet in. If they have like Needle to get from my Jace. Guess I can Teferi bounce the Needle though. The game's not over, but if they lose this game, they're in like pretty bad shape for the rest of the match. They do have Needle. Yeah, I could trade Ice-Fang for Saga token. Could go Ice-Fang and Scry too, maybe. So that's a cool synergy. Sentinel plus Sword of the Meek. I actually kind of like that. Pronounce pithing. Dance, monkey, dance. You've mispronounced pithing needle. Let me teach you how to say it, Spike. I'm just gonna bounce the token. I have one more breeding pool as a fetchable target. I do want to shuffle here. I guess I'm also gonna ending the Sentinel. I haven't seen The Matrix. My dad wanted to watch it on Christmas, and I wanted to watch Spider-Man, and so he watched Matrix, and I watched Spider-Man. And I kind of feel like I made the better choice. Yeah, I'm not like a big Matrix fan. Ever since everybody in my chat kept calling me a blue-pilled cuck, it just kind of turns me off to the whole series. I kind of like both of these. Waiting on the Emoji Movie too. Me too, man. Alright, let's see if you got an Urza hiding out over there. Guess they do. Why do you prefer Coatl before scrying? When you're cantripping, you always want to make the decision that you have no control over before you make the decision that you have control over, right? So the card I draw off Coatl is going to allow me to make a more informed decision with the scry. Make sense? Man, their hand was pretty good. Get a pirate spellbomb and put it in the yard. Please don't summon Banefire into my opponent's deck. Don't do it. So cruel of chat to try to summon Banefire into my opponent's deck. To conjure. Sorry, that's the new meme. Alright, got game one. Long game one. I haven't eaten anything today. I had one granola bar. I've been streaming for 6.5 hours. I'm gonna fight through though, but maybe I should get a second granola bar, huh? It's probably smart. I think I like 2 on the nice. The portable holes make it kind of awkward. It kind of seems like an okay configuration to me. 3 verdict, 2 on the nice. Yeah, I just want to sideboard, then I'll grab one. Three lands is insane. Well, this is a Yorion deck, so it's pretty tame. It's like the equivalent of playing like 24.3, I think, 24.5 maybe. I like this ham. Tristan's one of our best cards. I can also cycle just down to try to find a lamb. Four, 4, 7, 5. Sorry, guess I have my math wrong, huh? We have blue eyes Sunblade. I like the deck a lot. I was playing some yesterday. I like it. I think it's pretty good in this metagame. Oh yeah, I forgot about the to play around Needle. Let's say this Trophreus has made the Smart Season more or less fun. I don't know. That's different, right? It's just different. It's like the highs are way higher and the lows are way lower. I think I should just cycle just down here. This also stops the trigger on the Smith, at least. Yeah, the Bant Triumph joke's been getting some mileage today. My old Esper Stoneblade deck with Dakin. I kind of feel like Teferi Time Raveler is a stronger card than Dakin, even with the artifact synergies with Kaldra, and it's like also just way better on the mana to not splash black. As much as like I liked the deck, you know what I mean? I liked the deck, but those are my thoughts. Okay. It's a cool line. They got Cavern of Souls. Interesting. Why not Bounce the Saga? If I played Teferi Bounce Saga, they draw a card off Sentinel, and then they're currently not getting a token off the Saga, so it doesn't matter that much. So end of turn dress down allows me to verdict without them drawing a card. They can regenerate the Sentinel, but I'm still getting a 2-for-1 anyways. Oh, they just F6'd. The old F6 with Welding Jar in play. How's Baby Bant? Oh yeah, I forgot that we're adding Baby to the title of all of our decks now. So it's a new meme, but it's a good one. Checks out. Fresh hot meme. Get it while it's hot. Someone earlier said, "Can you brew Baby Lotus Field?" And I'm like, I don't know, like what? I don't know what that means. What is Baby Lotus Field? Doesn't just on regenerate? I don't think so because I don't think it stops regenerate. Because maybe it does, maybe it does. But I thought that, like, especially because the regenerate happens after it, wouldn't it? Okay, so if they have a sword in their hand, we're kind of toast. They have a needle, which isn't so good either. Okay, let's see what I draw. So Spreading Seas, Saga, and then I can Teferi bounce Needle. Teferi bounce Needle. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Prismatic Ending Needle. Prismatic Ending Needle. Prismatic Ending Needle. Ontanice Urza plus Teferi. Hold up Charm. Guess plus Teferi first. That's a reason to Ontanice first. Yeah, I did know that in one. Pretty good turn. I don't want to, you know, toot my turn horn too hard. But that was a good turn. Nope. Or attempted nope. So if they get another artifact, they can kill my Teferi. It's not the end of the world, though. No, they had 2 portable holes? Ah. Damn it. Fuck. Let's see, Grixis Lotus Field? I didn't. I'm curious. Maybe that was Baby Lotus Field the whole time. Gonna draw a Verdict. I can't Jace into Verdict. I'm a little short. Oh, I tapped. I guess I can still cast Verdict if I draw it, but could have tapped a little better. Okay, so they can make infinite power, infinite life, and they can also draw their deck, but I don't know that they can actually kill me this turn, and if I find Verdict, I do get a reset, right? No, if I Verdict, they just float infinite mana, right? Oh wait, they don't have another artifact to sack. Okay, now they do. Kyle, thank you for Twitch Prime, appreciate you. I don't play to the clock as a rule. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I lose even if I find Verdict. I'm just trying to, like, confirm that. I don't play to the clock. I did find the Verdicts. I'm pretty sure I still, like, would lose, though. No, the thing is they can float infinite mana and then make infinite Thopters after the Verdict resolves, right? Unless I'm missing something. Oh wait, is this combo does it net mana? It does net mana. Yeah, okay, I'll concede. I know I could very easily clock them here. I'm just gonna Stick by my rule though. Why is Endurance against him? Endurance is only good against the Thopter Sword combo, and it's even like kind of easy to play around where you can like just sack another token a lot of the time. You can't sack the tokens to Foundry, but another artifact works for sure. Yeah, I know, but they make infinite mana, and then they just sack the sword. And then they use that infinite mana to make infinite tokens after the verdict resolves. Yeah. They just make infinite Thopters after the verdict resolves. You don't need Spellbomb in the sideboard of Red Black because you have 4 Voidwalkers. It's enough graveyard hate. And the unearths are incredibly important in this like very Grixis Shadow heavy metagame. You said sack a token? Sorry, sack another artifact. Give me a break. Gross. So they graveyarded the Foundry. Hold on. Hello? Okay, I had to counterspell the sword there because like the counterspell's kind of weak because of the cavern anyways. I think I end of turn dress down so they can't use the engineer on their turn. I've been, kind of flooding this game. This is the only spell I drew and it cantripped into another land. Yeah, countering this doesn't do anything because they can just sack the map in the end step. Man. Draws have been kind of bad this game so far. A little late on the Solitude. The Thopter Foundry combo I don't feel is just unbeatable. The Engineer currently isn't really doing anything, so I don't need to Solitude it just yet. Do I use my graveyard as a resource? Not in this deck. Fuck, can't counter it because they're playing Cavern of Souls. Pretty sick. So they can make infinite mana, infinite Thopters, and I need to draw Verdict now. Guess they don't do it for clock consideration. But am I supposed to just concede here? I don't think I'm going to concede. Like, it's possible my opponent just misses the line. Like if they made, like, a couple Thopters, maybe they see the line, but they just didn't take it, so... I don't think I was just supposed to concede out of courtesy because they could have made lethal. They had, like, 5 minutes, too. Ginger's 3-1. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to capitalize on my 3-0 here. I'll try. Yeah, so they get to make 5 Thopters a turn. I get to gain a little bit of life every turn. If I attack with this Solitude and they block, it's a big problem for me this turn. Oh, Teferi is not too bad. I think I have to Yorion my Solitude this turn. Exile the constructs. Oh, they also... I could go Teferi, Bant, or tuck the Thopter Foundry. They make 5 Thopters. I have to chump block. Exile Engineer. I don't think the Engineer really does that much here. Like, they can get the needle back, but... I didn't mean to tap the extra mana. The Yorion also blocks the 2/3 Thopter. Wait, what does the Engineer do here? I feel like I think I need to exile this like gigantic construct, right? They sack the Foundry, get it back with Engineer. Ah, I see. I guess you're right. Guess you're right. Yeah, no cryptic commands. I feel like it makes it really hard for me to pull back from this spot. If I feel I'm 0%, I'll concede. I'm not going to play to the clock. Trying to figure out my outside. I'm not really thinking of too many. Oh, they also needled the Prismatic. Oh, they named Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Is that better or worse for me? I don't know. Probably worse. So make 6 more tokens this turn. And I draw another land. Okay, well, I'm dead. Ugh. Right. Losing at 3-0 twice in a row with Bant feels bad. Feels pretty bad. I think someone said Ginger is also 3-1. Unfortunately, I think I can't really play anymore today. I have to like drive 3 hours. I'm gonna be streaming from a hotel room tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 days of like 2 or 3 like half days as far as like the trophy race goes, unfortunately. I'm trying to think. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm streaming from a hotel room. No, I guess it's just gonna be one day. Yeah, tomorrow hotel room stream. Friday maybe no stream, and then Saturday I'll be coming back and I'll be back to grinding. So hopefully I don't fall too far behind. We'll see. Not the biggest deal if I do. So.